Hi, and welcome to this video. I originally wasn't going to do any kind of voiceover, but considering how long this video is and it kind of representing my commitment to actually keeping up with this channel, I thought it might be a little important to talk about myself and my goals for this coming year. So, hi, I'm Lily, I am 21 years old, and my pronouns are they and he. So, a little bit about me. I guess I would describe myself as a mixed media artist. I've kind of had this long running problem where I jump between mediums kind of frequently. So, I've tried quite a few things over the years. Recently, I've been really enjoying acrylic painting again, and I also got the chance to try out oil pastels for the first time, which I think are absolutely amazing. I'd say most of the work I do is in my sketchbook. It's just very low pressure as opposed to making finished pieces all the time. Something I'm actually trying to work on is maintaining that kind of sketchbook like quality outside of my sketchbook. I want my work to be looser, especially my paintings, because I tend to have more fun when I let myself act on creative impulses. I guess it's kind of a rejection of the years I spent holding realism as my number one goal. I've followed a lot of artists online, all having wildly different art styles and subject matter, but the ones I've felt the most inspired by recently is Arlie Bean and Brett Paint. Their use of color, depiction of the human body, and subject matter are really inspiring and deeply personal. Seeing how loose and creative they are with their work not only inspired me to give myself more freedom, but also to share what I make online, since for a long time everything I did felt unoriginal or not worth sharing. I guess that brings me to this painting and what I want to do moving forward. So, if it isn't obvious, this painting is about gender and how it relates to the physical body. I've actually had a hard time describing what exactly this painting means, and I think my stream of conscious notes are the closest thing I get to actually describing the idea I have in my head. So, forgive me for a second as I read straight from my journal here. I think the genitalia and larger breast not actually being physical attachments to the body, but drawn on things is meant to represent gender not equating to the physical body or the characteristics we assume make us a man or a woman. The purposeful use of color to make it obvious of the gender role assigned by society, but their flat non-existence is meant to represent their meaninglessness to how an individual, I guess myself, perceives my body. It doesn't matter what I have because it is pointless to how I feel. It only becomes important when someone else perceives me. I guess that's why the title, Call Me Pretty, I mean handsome, I mean pretty, jumps between gendered descriptions. It's the uncomfortableness of being perceived not as you are because of what your body looks like, and thus being unsure about having to describe yourself and correct others when they don't immediately understand you. It occupies this kind of space between as well, where my gender does not fit neatly within the binary. So, to some extent, any way you describe me is correct. I am both and I am neither. The physical body is just a poor representation of conveying that truth to others. I don't know if that made any sense. Gender is something I find really hard to talk about, as it's such a personal thing that I find hard to convey to others. But it's still something that I want to paint more of, and a subject I'll probably come back to regularly. So, getting into my plans for this year, I want to have a schedule of posting one video a month. It's not a lot, but it's probably the most manageable I can do right now. It also doesn't put too much pressure on myself and make me never want to make videos again. It's small, but at least it's something. Anyway, there is quite a bit of this video left, so I'll leave you to enjoy the rest. Thanks for watching, and if you like, maybe stick around and see what else I do this year. Alright, bye.